it's Manda, and I'm coming to you with a currently inked video today. The last time I did one of these was towards the end of February, and I intended on doing one in March, at least doing them once a month. I pretty much ink a bunch of pens and then just use them, and then I don't like, I wish I was like Chris and I like picked like 7 or 8 pens and just use those for the month, or like Wasky Squirrel, where every week he has like a few pens that he chooses, but I just like to ink a bunch of pens up and see what happens. So I figured part of my goals for my channel was to do like once a month, maybe a currently inked video, or as you know, as the mood strikes, but at least once a month, and that hasn't happened. I did one in February, like you may have seen on my channel, and I intended to do one in March, but then all of the pandemic stuff happened, and I wasn't really, like, I was doing videos, but I wasn't focused on like which pens I had inked up and all that stuff. So there was that, and then April was 30 inks 30 days, which my currently inked is that whole playlist. So after 30 inks 30 days, I went ahead and I cleaned out a bunch of pens and inked up a bunch of pens. I don't have nearly as many inked as I did, but I still have I have a lot of pens inked up. So we're gonna go through them, and yeah, this was a video I intended to do, but was also kind of a request video, so shout outs to you. I'm gonna say Melissa, because she's one of the ones that was like, I would totally watch that. So well, she was among others that said that they would watch that. She was one that said that she would. So Melissa, this is for you. So what I'm gonna do is, I have this Hippo Noto book. This is a Tomoe River notebook. It has like 500 pages. This is the, I don't remember if it's ivory or cream. It's the whiter paper. And it is dot grid, and this is, I think this is, I don't know if this was the Kickstarter version or if this was one of the ones that I just bought from them. I have 2 of them. I have one that's lined and one that's dot grid, but I can't remember. So it's pink. This one's purple with the pink interiors, and I have a purple ribbon and a pink ribbon. This is from the original Kickstarter. It took forever to get here. Their Kickstarters usually seem to do that, but I like the product and don't have a problem with it. It has a pocket that I don't have anything in, but I like need an excuse to use this notebook. So kind of want to flip through what I have here, and then we'll get started with the currently inked. This may be a longer video, but yeah, some of you people seem to like the longer videos, so hopefully you don't mind it this time. So what I was trying to do when I first got this notebook is I was going to use it as like an ink journal kind of thing, documenting the ink flights here. This was from December 2018, where they did their mix-free holiday blends. I have a stamp that I got off Etsy, I want to say, and if I can find it, I'll link it in the description. But it comes with a bunch of like different stamps, but this one I particularly like because you can color in the square, write the color name, the brand name, and any notes that you have. The note section isn't very, you know, big, but if you have like a quick note, like I just wrote that it was ink flight, that would be great. And then I did that for another one, ink flight, February 2019. These were some Kyono Oto inks, which this is like a really pretty like kind of rainbow, that muted rainbow sort of. So I don't know where that cut off, but I got a phone call, so I'm gonna kind of start over. This is an ink flight December 2018, ink flight February 2019. These are just a bunch of inks that I had samples of lying around that I hadn't cataloged, so I went ahead and did that, and then I glued pages together. And then this was, I think, another ink flight that I didn't label, and this was another ink flight that I didn't label. Another ink flight, this was March 2019 with the Kaweco inks, and this is again a bunch of ink samples that I have, and then I stamped a bunch of pages ahead of time and haven't used them. And yeah, then this was April 2019 with this was the first like April Fool inks, and then I did some splatters, and then I did, this might have been April 2019's, it's April or June, I want to say this might have been June, because I drew this all out and was going to use this, and then I went on a work trip and didn't use it. So, yeah, and then this was the ink flight where we got Vinta Ink September 2019 with the stamp and the ink pad. And yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this as my currently inked notebook for right now. So hopefully that works. I just got a phone call, so I know that I'm probably going to have to go or it's going to get real awkward. So I might actually not want to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see what's happening. So this is currently inked. And this is May 22nd, 2020. And this pen, I just do this, is, the ink is Colorverse Matter. And the pen is Pilot Custom 823 in Smoke. And this is the medium nib. I love this ink in this pen. I love it. This is, of all the pens I've had this ink in, this is my favorite. Yeah, and let's see, do I have? I do. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other Custom 823. This is the broad nib. And the ink is Pilot, Hiroshizuku, Yamabudo. Again. This is the broad nib. I like both of these nibs, but I think I like the medium better. This broad nib is really super wet, and I love it, but yeah, I feel like the medium is a little bit, I like the way the medium is a little bit better. And then I have my purple Twisbees that I'm just gonna do because they're here. And somebody asked a question on my previous video, and I don't know if they deleted it or what, but the way that I tell what nib size they are is I figured out what nib size they were, and then I put them in here that way. So this is extra fine, fine, medium, broad, and stub. And this is that Galen leather case is where they live now. Unless I like un-ink them and clean them, or what, like unless I clean them and like put them away. The ink is Waterman, Tender Purple, Tender Purple, and it's a Twisby, Eco, I'm just gonna write T Purple, and this is the EF. If you did not see this video, that was a gift from a pen friend. Thank you, Miss Turtle. And next up we have the Eco and the Fine nib. Let me make sure I'm still in frame. Okay, I kind of zoomed a little bit differently this time. Plus I'm writing, so this is Colorverse. Delicious Sleep. With the fine nib. This is Lamy, Dark Lilac. Next we have the broad nib, which has Birmingham Pen Company, Andy Warhol, Pop Art Purple. That's confusing because they have an Eco Tea, but it's transparent purple, and I'm just gonna do that. This is the broad nib. And the fine nib was from pen friend Casey. And next up, we have, last but not least, as far as the TWSBI transparent purples are concerned. These are the same inks from that video. I haven't uninked them yet. Or used all the ink. This one is probably the closest because it's the stub. But this is Mnemosyne, Alpha Centauri. And this is the 1.1 stub, which was gift from Laugh and Creepy Nibs. So that's it for all of those, and then I have this whole cup here to go through. So let's make sure that I'm still, okay, good. To move up a little bit. This is my Birmingham Pen Company 6th Avenue. I still love this pen and this nib. This is, the ink is standard bindery. Old Friend. And this is the 6th and this is the Violet Beauregard, which I'm just going to write VB. And this is the Lefty Fine, which I still, I love that nib. Okay, in keeping with the standard bindery inks, I think I have them all here available. This is my Pilot Prera. I love that click. Sorry if that was like super loud. The best click, the best pen click ever. And I have a medium nib on this one. This is also a standard bindery. Medium nib. And then I also have in my Vanishing Point Galaxy, make sure still in frame. Okay, cool. Sorry if it's a little darker here. I replaced my dining table chair with an office chair, which is a lot more comfortable, but the light is not as bright as it was when I had the dining table chair. This is Stargaze. I love all these standard bindery inks. These colors are gorgeous. This is a Pilot Vanishing Point. Whoops. I think my roomie's home, so it's about to get awkward, but that's okay. We're gonna do this anyway. Where is... this is my Franklin Christoph. And Stargaze is their version of black, and then the Lunatone is like a blue-black, and then this is the green, and that's their purple. During April's 30 Inks 30 Days, this color, this standard bindery Road Trip, was the one I was looking forward to the most, and I didn't pick it. So the second that 30 Inks 30 Days ended, I went ahead and inked it up. This is a Franklin Christoph Model 2. I'm just gonna write FC Model 02, and I have a medium nib on it. And then one of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5. Oh, I'm not gonna fit all 6 of these on here. That's a bummer. I should have planned that out better, but that's okay. This is my TWSBI Mini, but the ink is standard bindery. Okay, now I think my memory's home. Canyon Walk. This is the TWSBI Mini with a medium nib. This was my first fountain pen when I got back into fountain pens because all the planner girls on Instagram were getting them, and I was like, that is so cute. I have to move the notebook. Let's make sure I'm still in frame, kind of. This is standard bindery clear seas. This is my Pelican 60 white turquoise with a fine nib. And then keeping with the Pelicans, we'll do this one, which is Robert Oster, Sydney Lavender. With a broad nib. I love this ink. It's my favorite ink. And we've seen this ink before. It's Colors Matter. With a medium nib. I have to prime the feet on this one because this one's been sitting around. You can move if you want to. This is my Friendo pen. And we still have Diamine, Deep Dark Purple. We're nearing the end of this fill, and this is a Wing Song 3003, oops, 3003, and an extra fine nib, which I love very much. And in keeping with that theme, we're going to go with our TWSBI Pastel Blue, which will look familiar from April's 30th day. It still has that ink in it because this is an extra fine nib, and yes. And the ink is the infamous, now infamous, Robert Oster Burnt Orange. up we have my Visconti Homo sapiens, which is an awesome pen, and this ink is my favorite blue. It is the only bottle of ink that I am close to finishing. I love this pen and this ink. This pen has only had this ink in it aside from its first inking because, yes, we're gonna move on to another medium nib, but with the same ink, so you can see what it looks like in two different pens. Both medium nibs. This has been filled a little bit longer. This is more of a fresher fill. So there we go. Next up I have, just need to prime the feed on that one a little bit, I think. This is Ackerman. Gourmet Pens Pink. And this is the Franklin Christoph Model 45L with a broad sig in it. I love this pen, I love this ink, I love this nib. Next up, another favorite combination. Sailor Pro Gear Purple Cosmos, and this has a medium nib on it. This pen has never not had this ink in it, and I love it so much. Next up, we have another 30 Inks 30 Days pen that I just want to keep in here. I want to see what happens with this pen after leaving this ink in here for so long. It's already stained, so whatever. This is another TWSBI Eco, but the ink is Vinta. And it's, no wait, is it Vinta? No. It's not Vinta. Is it Vinta? No, it's Troublemaker Inks. Ladonia Victorina. I don't know why I thought it was Vinta. I keep wanting to mix it up with Vinta Vaudeville. But that's not what it is. It's different. And this is a TWSBI. It's a transparent orange. And this is a 1.1 stub. It's very juicy. It's a very juicy stub nib. And I love it. Look at that sheen. Hopefully you saw that. And I'm gonna go with another TWSBI Eco. Also left over from 30 Inks 30 Days. I could not bring myself to dump it. This is Jacques Sebon. I love this gray so much. I'm gonna put it next to another gray and another Twisby. This is unintentionally shimmery, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There was a shimmer ink in this pen before, and I thought I cleaned it out, but apparently did not get the shimmer all the way out. This is a medium nib. And another 30 days. There's not a lot left in here, and I just didn't want to get rid of it. So we have, oh crap, is it Pen BBS? I just forgot the brand. It's Rose Powder. No, that's a fine. So here's what we have so far, and I have probably another page worth to go. So I did not grab a blotting page, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. And we'll get going. There's a lot of black on this next page, but that's okay. Twisby Rose Gold. The ink is Twisby Black. And the pen is a Twisby 580. RG2 with smoke, and I have the broad nib. I love this combination so much. Cleaner, Document Schwarz, also known as Document Black. And this is an extra fine with my Twisby Eco White. I love putting black inks in this pen for some reason. Nope, that is actually empty. And then this is my fancy, it's not that fancy. That's my Twisby Purple. This is actually a medium nib, but it writes kind of broad. And I love it. This is the second to last one. Be pink. This is a Kavico All Sport Rose Gold with a double broad nib on it that I put in myself. And last but not least, one more Pen Friend pen with a Pen Friend ink, even though it's not June yet. This is a Pilot E95S. Oops, I did that whole backwards. This is Levenger Cardinal Red. And it's Pilot E95S with a medium nib, which actually writes pretty broadly. Maybe because it's a gold nib, I don't know, but it's gorgeous and I love it. So that's what we have. One day I'll be able to get these all on one spread. And there we go. So that's what I have currently inked. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.